Public way of heaven and earth. The road of the heaven and the earth is the way of the God. It is meant the public road that is routed through the whole universe. It is consistent and invariable. It passes not only the upper worlds nor only the earthly world. It is fair and square both to the internal and the external. It is lively, vigorous. All must have this nature as much as possible. It is the joy, and there is no harmful impediments in it, because this is the way of the God. In the beginning, at time of the creation, the road of the heaven and the earth is possessed by the gods themselves, who have worked on making the universe, the nature and everything with their wills limitlessly put. After Creator has completed the creation, the road of the heaven and the earth is made by itself. And it has become the original public road since the beginning, which another way to say is the God's thought. It is alive and flow in the consolidated vasculars where all, the gods, people, reproductives and substances circulate. They are conscious of the flow of the wills and the thoughts latent. Man must not be bound up by anything. When man has revived one's own originality and has returned oneself to the pure state of one's will and thought and restored one's mind and body, man regains the original consciousness and can enter the public road of the heaven and the earth. And man can consider and judge what a true man really is. Without entering this road, if man only sticks to collect and accumulate the vulgar habits of this earthly world and keep staying there, man never be able to break through the fait accompli of this world. The truth exists outside of the reality and the preconceived thought. Man sometimes loses oneself to identify one's own originality. The fact is that man becomes able to give full capacity when one touches or enters this road. Then man will know how one has been narrow-minded and how the conventional process one has been taking for the completion of life is timid. Man is not only composed of the flesh but also of the spirit and the spiritual body. Man requires nutrition and exercise not only for the flesh body but for the spiritual body too, to control oneself. How to act every day and to raise one's vital force and to make them as one's nourishment. Man in fact must keep both mind and body healthy. And man must communicate to the gods and the nature. It will make man proud and not hesitate in making a hard effort to go walk on this road. Unless the flesh body or the spiritual body is used, they would get numb and the functions of them also get deteriorated. Man may end up in the state where one halts all of one's progress. When it compares to the flow of water, it is the state of standstill and stagnancy. So man always needs to look back oneself and ascertain whether one's own flesh body and spiritual body are magnanimous or not. Thus man will know if one is rightly on the way of this healthy public road or not. Man must keep walking oneself on the public road of the heaven and the earth. Man must not judge what is right or wrong by only the thoughts of the past. Man must have a healthy body and mind to judge everything fairly from the points of public and elevated views. And man needs to solve the problems rather easily and naturally. When man is healthy in one's mind, flesh, body and spiritual body, one can put oneself in the public road of the heaven and the earth quicker and stays in it longer. Man can strengthen one's faith as man of the God since the beginning and can naturally return to the original state. The disarrayed and the thoroughly dissipated world has ended their palmy days. All is now being restored and it is reflected to everything in the universe. Man emits the new feelings never seen before. There even appears man lavishly and naturally emits the new feelings, gets along with the public road of the heaven and the earth, and goes proceed as matter of factly with a high-spirited health. It is the phenomenal world where filled with the new feelings man is aware of. The public road of the heaven and the earth is the root of the pipe that passes through the whole universe from the top to the bottom. All goes through it. Unknown tree blooms. Buds come out of it. In the early green sky drops rain.